All right, everyone. So in this video here, we got an email. We got an email from Intellivision. News and updates from Intellivision. Now, just a disclaimer, I did piss away $100 on a reservation for one of these stupid consoles. There was a chance for me to get my money back, but I never wanted to get my money back. Mainly because I just want to see if by a slim chance, like a 1% chance, that I actually get a console. Because at this point, I'm just wondering if even the stupid thing's going to come out at this point, which is kind of funny when you think about it. But we got an email of an update from Phil Adams, CEO of Intellivision. So let's go ahead and read this. This was from earlier today. I got this, in the afternoon. So what better way to get a laugh out of this? So let's see what this is. Greetings. This is Phil Adams, CEO of Intellivision. I had planned to respond sooner, Intellivision from near its inception has always planned to respond to things much sooner. I plan to respond sooner with company status, but the team has been working through some production pipeline bugs that have delayed this update. As I've stated previously, updates from myself will be made when material facts are available and relevant. That being said, here are a few updates. One of the primary goals for the small pilot run was to uncover any issues in the production pipeline before starting a large production run. Fortunately, we did catch one significant problem. Diagnosing this issue and implementing a solution was a significant effort and caused a delay. Of course it did. Just like any other company that deals with stuff like this. But they somehow put out products. And I'll just say this too. The Atari VCS. Yeah, and yes, I do have an Atari VCS sitting next to my TV right now. There were some delays. And in the middle of the pandemic, Atari was able to get that stupid thing of a console to come out. Is it a great console? Hell no. For the money, you certainly got better options. But hey, Atari managed to come out with the system. Let's continue. And by the way, just on the side note, the reason why I keep bringing that up is because a lot of people were assuming, okay, this is going to be vaporware. This is never going to come out. And Atari managed to do the unthinkable. So I'll give them props on that. Like I said, not a great system, but it's something. A lot of the games on that system are actually pretty fun though. So I'll give it that. But anyway, let's get back to this email. Getting sidetracked. Let's see. The problem was an order of operations issue. Wait a minute. The symptoms pointed to a bug in the controller firmware, but that was not the case. The problem was an order of operations issue when provisioning the console on the production line with its unique identifiers and security keys. The error manifested on the next reboot in a way that looked like a controller bug. With that resolved, the path is clear to finish the pilot run in the next few weeks. Does that mean that the few suckers that are still sticking around will actually be able to get a freaking console? Only time will tell. But anyway, I'm not banking on that. But who knows? Maybe Intellivision will pull the impossible. Let's see. 2. We signed a licensing deal with BBG Entertainment GmbH. Not sure what that part is. The details of which will be announced later. Here's a quote from Stephen Brennison, Managing Director. We are very pleased to have licensed 4 Amico games and the original game versions from Intellivision. So, you know what? Who is this? Oh, okay. Oh, look at that. Boulder Dash Deluxe. I remember seeing that. Oh, look at that. It's available on the Atari VCS, which is, you can go on buy. It's also available on Mac, Steam, the Nintendo Switch, Windows, and Xbox, though. No PlayStation version. Weird. Okay. They're just a small gaming company. Looks like so it looks like 1, 2, 3 games they published. Oh, you know what? Let's see. Let me go to press. So it looks like the majority of the stuff they do is mobile games, which, to be fair, if you don't know the specs on the Intellivision Amico, it's basically a 2015 era cell phone CPU graphics. Just to give you an idea. But anyway, we are very pleased to have licensed 4 Amico games and the original game versions from Intellivision. Okay. For the past 3 years, we have been working with Intellivision on development of our game, Dyna Blaster. Oh, wait a minute. Did I see that on here? Yeah, it's this. Okay. Okay, so this is supposed to be a version coming out for the Amico. Or, okay, I see what's going on. They were developing this for the Amico, and it also made its way to mobile platform. Okay. That's cool, I guess. Let's see. We're excited about Amico and hope that customers will be as well. We are looking forward to offering the 4 licensed Amico games and original Intellivision versions on other platforms soon. So they're basically taking 4 of the games for the Amico and pouring them over to other platforms. So less of a reason to get an Amico? I guess. I don't know. Okay, let's see. 3. We have another partnership deal that will ensure that 2 of our most anticipated IPs will be available across multiple platforms as well as Amico. The details of that relationship will be announced at a later date. The target for these IPs is simultaneously or later with the Amico release. Given that we will have a limited number of Amico systems or Amico units initially, these partnerships will get the games into more hands who have been waiting to play while helping get the word out to a larger audience. As stated above, we are doing everything we can to make sure that we have a stable system before starting production. That is the key milestone moving forward. I would like to thank you again for your support, and thank you to our initial team and external developers that work tirelessly to create a family gaming experience on Amico that brings people of different ages and skills together in group play. Phil Adams, CEO. All right, so enough joking aside. This last part here, basically means, hey, whatever games that were being developed, we're gonna have to get them over to other platforms because we need to make money. So yeah, this just kind of shows you one of two things. Well, one, every single game coming out for the Amico being exclusive or have like exclusive features is complete BS because, well, they're going to be ported over to other systems. Two, it just kind of shows you that there's nothing unique going on with this Amico system. Tommy can say whatever he wants, especially originally about the system. You know, it's like, oh yeah, you got your controller, you know, you got the dial spinner thing with the touchscreen on it. It doesn't matter. It's just an input device. You can use a standard controller. And in fact, it seems like what they're trying to do now is essentially go the Atari route. Is that, yes, all kidding aside, you know, with Atari in this VCS console, but even though sales-wise, I'm going to assume it's been pretty abysmal. I'd be very surprised if it didn't sold like even 20,000 units. But yeah, essentially what Atari does is they will come out with games. They will have them on multiple systems, including the Atari VCS for people that have the system. They want to play the games on that thing. So it seems like that is what Intellivision is moving towards. Though I don't understand. Even though I kind of joked about wanting this system, it's more of a curiosity to see if I can even get one at this point. I'm pretty much certain this system is going to be an absolute crap of a console. But at the same time, it would still be funny just to have one, just as a talking point. It's like, I have this Intellivision Amico. It has a really interesting story behind it, and yeah, it's interesting. But yeah, just to prove to you, I actually do have one because I did make a video on this a while back. And like I said, I have it connected next to my TV. So here is the Atari VCS console, which I actually upgraded this. I upgraded this thing to 16 gigs of RAM, and I also added a 500 gig SSD in this thing. So, yeah. So, all in all, am I going to be really, really shocked if the Amico comes out? I'll be honest with you. Yes, I would be very, very shocked. Because at this point, I'm like in the 95% category of 95% this thing is never going to come out, and 5% this is going to be complete vaporware. But if it comes out, I'm certainly going to try to get one, just for giggles. So, yeah, that's the latest Intellivision Amico news, straight from Phil Adams. Congratulations. Will it be a 2022 release at this point? I highly doubt it, but who knows? It might be a Christmas item. Actually, you know what? If it does come out for Christmas, this is going to be one of my best Christmas presents ever, just because it's so funny with this story. Anyway, let me know down in the comments down below what you think of this. Give me a like, hit the subscribe button. That does help me a lot. And like always, have a good one.